Hi. So here's the first example I want to show you for our floral trend. There's three things I want to talk about this example. The first is that it's an all-over floral trend. Okay? It's one of the easiest to follow without looking like you're trying too hard, which is great. So it's an all-over print. And the idea is that with this print, it does create interest. The viewer's eye goes all over and not stopping at any one specific area, so it's great for all body types. Another thing I want you to know is that when we talked about you need to know the occasion before you get dressed, well, this is definitely for a much more casual occasion. This is not something that you could wear for a business formal wear, not necessarily something to wear to the office. This is a feminine pattern, the floral. People aren't going to take you as seriously, and you will lose credibility. But it is something you could wear out with the girls, on a date night, or for a work environment that's more creative. Okay, here's our second example for the floral trend. And this works for most body types, but specifically I want to talk about the inverted triangle and how this works for that body shape. So inverted triangle is when the shoulders are larger than the hip. So here we're toning down the upper body with not a lot going on, monochromatic look, okay? But the tension is down below, and that's great because, again, we're trying to create the illusion that the hips are in proportion with the shoulder. So here's three things I want you to remember, okay? The area of interest focal point is here down below, okay? Works great with the inverted triangle. Remember your height. If you're 5'4" or under, someone who's petite and you don't have long legs, then I wouldn't recommend this. And the reason being is that when you have this interest at the bottom, okay, this creates more volume down here, okay, which is what we're trying to create with the inverted triangle. But someone who's shorter, it's going to make you look shorter and it's going to add extra volume, which is not the look you're going for. Also, for someone who's got the hourglass or the pear shape, someone who is taller or has longer legs, this would be great. But again, if you're away from your ideal weight or shorter than 5'4" or don't have long legs, you want to stick away from this because, again, the tension is down here and adds volume, and that's not a look that you want with the hourglass or the pear shape. Here's our third example for the floral trend. Here I'm using the upper body as an example. This specifically I wanted to work with a straight boyish body type. This is someone who doesn't have a lot of curves, where the shoulders and hips are in alignment, same size, and no defined waist. Okay, so here again, similar to the all-over print of a dress, you have this pattern of the florals, which creates interest, and the viewer's eye goes all over. Okay, definitely helps when you have an undefined waist. And here we've got it paired with a white jacket for spring, which is another trend, so this is a great look. Looks really easy, not like you're trying very hard. And of course the colors are a nice splash of color for spring too. So welcome back. Here's our fourth example for our spring trend, and I want you to take away two things. The last example I just showed you was the white jacket with the nice, beautiful, bright floral print underneath, and that was for a more fun, casual event or occasion. This I want to talk about specifically for the working woman, how you can incorporate the floral trend and have it work for you. People will still take you seriously. You will have credibility when you use it in small amounts. Definitely appropriate to wear underneath a jacket or a sweater, something that's appropriate for work. And again, it's going to be a look that is acceptable for the workplace. So you can have fun and still look great. Hi. So the last and the fifth example for a floral trend is about using it as a little splash here or there, as I talk about on my blog. So you don't have to do it in a big way. It doesn't have to be all over. It doesn't have to be on the top or on the bottom. You can do it a little here or there. And this is an example of a scarf. A lot of people love scarves. They're not really sure how to use them. This is a way you can incorporate the trend. This is around the neck, one focal point, brings attention to the neck area, to the face, which is where you always want your viewer to be looking. So very appropriate for work. It's not too much feminine touch. You don't have to worry about losing any credibility there. And I know a lot of people don't like scarves, so if that's not your thing, how about trying a shoe? Shoes these days, there's so many choices, whether it's a flat or a high heel, and a casual to formal styles. So have fun with it. Hope you've enjoyed my how-to go forward with trends in the future for your lifestyle, your wardrobe, and body type. So have fun with it all, and we'll see you next time. And if you've got any questions, you can always go to my website at imagebygwen.com and request services. I'd be glad to help you find out what works for you so you can communicate your best looks.